I mean, it's been 13 weeks of regular season gameplay for both of these teams. Eclipse and REKT have battled the odds against a variety of teams to get to this stage. After 13 weeks, we have then the top 8 teams in the regular season ladder battle up against each other. And that postseason really, to me, showed to me what these teams are capable of. You know, I wasn't quite sure what we were going to see at the high level with Season 1 for X8, but man, it has delivered beyond my expectations. These two teams are coming in with some of the, I mean, they are the best, quite frankly. They are the best in the North American region, and they've earned their ticket to be on this stage this afternoon. And quite frankly, I think I'm ready to get them on this stage and get in to our first map. So let's hand it over to Sir Dimwee to introduce our top 2 teams in North America.
Making their first major successful appearance as a team here at VRML Con, please welcome the domineering Eclipse. All right, so we're going to start with the map pick. Of course, Eclipse, being the home team, will get to either pick their map or defer. Would you like to pick your map or defer, sir?
We picked Neo.
Attack or defend?
We will go defense.
We are firing up our first map of the afternoon. It will be again on Neo Yakuza, and we didn't talk much about the map selection and the stats on those maps, but I'm curious your thoughts. Neo Yakuza, how do you think Eclipse is going to do on this as the opener?
You know, I mean, I think they're pretty well rehearsed on this map, and you know, it's a map that definitely features a lot of, you know, kind of tighter angles, and there are some like open spots and whatnot. But it's, you know,
sharp corners.
Yeah, for sure. There will be a lot of corner plays for sure.
Both teams seemingly in and squared away. And again, Neo Yakuza gonna be our opener. Let's take a look at the heroes again. And like you said, Yellowhead, it does look like we have a mirror match, so to speak.
Yeah, you know, we can see both teams, they have, you know, a Jesper. Both teams have a Sarai. It's pretty standard, honestly, but I mean, you know, it'll be interesting to see how each team approaches these characters and how they'll use them on their respective sides.
Yeah, I am looking forward to our opening here. We got a Well, you got to question what the stack's looking like if you're on that defensive side. How fast is this team going to come into round 1? And it seems like it's going to be pretty dang fast as they fly into sight. First opener there, Sleepy Penguin connects over the top onto Trev. Sleetso battling back. That push up, the counter push, as smokes come in from both sides. Inside the smoke, we get a knife from Waffle. The knife coming out. We got to talk about that between rounds. We're going to see more of it as there's only 2 left now. Basil Maz and Nero VR, and now Nero alone in a 1v4, 1v3 to try and fend off the take, and there they go down. A fast pistol round coming in here for this REKT defense.
That's some power right there, setting the perspective.
Dart comes out, gets shot quickly, a battle up through the center that ends in a couple of back and forth exchanges that leaves REKT benefiting that trade. The pylon there disrupting the push, but not too much. They're confident, barreling through that Vesper pylon. They don't care about the static around and that deterrent. It does damage and slows, but it did not slow their push through. Now it's up to Akari and Sleepy Penguin, the duo, to take this back, and Akari running into a bit of action.
Certainly, and I mean, this is going to be a round that kind of favors Eclipse here because, again, we talk about that in-game economy. Sleepy Penguin does pick up a Desert Eagle headshot, but gets shot in the back by Eventide there, and Eclipse are going to be up 2-0. And a slight take presumably coming through. We do see some gunfire coming in. Sleetso picking up Sleepy there on the opening pick there. Akari responds quickly, getting Big Mac there. Akari with a double onto Trev.
Oh, man.
kind of halting this side push. Mad Dog with the quick flick up onto Sleet, so brings this back to a 4-on-1 now as Akari on a 3K right now, playing very well, and we do see the Siphon gets dropped. Waffle going to respond, killing Basil, but the flash coming out, shots ringing out on each other. Waffle taking a little bit of damage there, and you know, you got to wonder, is he going to go for this, or are we going to see yet another save?
You know, when we see these things unfolding, it can always turn sides.
Oh, Sleep picking up a quick headshot there onto Mad Dog, and Basil responding. Again, this is the last round, so you're going to see everything. Sleepy picks up Trev. Off the respawn, picks off Basil. Sleep with another kill on the Sleepy. And now, 2-on-2, Neuro picks up a headshot, is going to quickly fall back, but Sleet responds through the smoke. Sleet doing pretty much all the work this round, and now it's Akari versus 2. So Sleet, they're playing a character, as I say that, Akari picking up Big Mac, and they're exchanging gunfire. Tags going onto Sleet, 1 versus 1. Akari has to hold on, and Akari going to be clutching it out. Winning REKT their 4th round right there. 2 opening frags for REKT there, and you know, they haven't even really gotten to any site yet, but we'll be seeing that shortly. Wall goes up.
Uh-oh. What's happening here? Oh, our spectator client getting a little lag here. We do apologize. We'll see if it snaps back or not. It does look like maybe lobby issue. Here's the benefit of where we're at, though. We've completed a half. So now we can remake the lobby if we have to and just start again and get to the right sides and start a fresh half, really. So it's basically just resetting that round. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world, but it will be a technical pause indeed. Here we go. Round 8, technically, if you can do the math and imagine it in your head as we do dive in to the action. An early ability deploy here along a site, but what is the play? Because you can hear on stage trying the players communicating, trying to suss out what the ability deployments mean. Where is this attacking team going to push? And I gotta wonder if this is any different than the setup they had last round. It doesn't look like it, right? Because they're over here at B site. So I wonder if they're reacting off of that knowledge here. Some trades back and forth as Mad Dog finds a kill over the top. Another refrag coming in from Waffle as this attacking side starts to lose its luster here at B site. A great retake as they all team up, and Sleet so coming together to find that kill with their teammate, leaving Basil Maz all alone as the last attacker. But Basil does catch Event Tide, has a slice of health left to try and make something happen. With the Siphon going down, it is going to be a tall order here as we do get into the action. There's audio back in a nice hero ability, just in time to hear Nero blast their opponent in the corner. Sleep so with a quick refrag, and we're battling up over the top here through the center.
Oh, and then the return Jaguar ability there. Neuro getting the headshot with the starting pistol. The Shinya knife onto Sleepy as well. And now all of a sudden it's a 2-on-2, and REKT were at the disadvantage on this round in terms of economy. You know, Eclipse, they won that pistol round. They got a little bit more money, and so they're able to have a little bit better of weapons. But, you know, REKT, despite that, you know, they still have an even scoreline here in terms of, you know, how many players are left. And with a minute left on the clock, they have plenty of opportunity to really just do whatever they want.
Once the Siphon goes down, there's a set timer that Eclipse have to work off of. They have to crash in here. Nero goes down to Eclipse Waffle, and that'll be all they need to now get that defuse. A nice play coming in at the end of the day from that Eclipse squad, and they'll put it up 2-0.
And then if any player is in the line of sight, they will show up in your vision.
Combo.
And look at that, Basil getting Eventide right off the rip there, and a swift take coming in from REKT. Siphon already gets planted, and it's a 4v5 retake for Eclipse to try to make something happen here.
Really quickly setting up for the defense, too, around the side with the pylon. Nero catching one up top, and that pylon going to slow down any push up through the backside. Trev catching one, the swing out, getting caught out by Nero. Sleet so goes down. Trev managing to get some control over sight, but a quick refrag from Akari puts Trev moment down, and it means Waffle is alone in a 1v4. Wow. And that'll be it. Yeah. Map 1 into the pockets of Team REKT.
All right. This time REKT is going to get the map pick. You going to pick a map or defer, sir?
We are going to pick Bedrock.
Attack or defend?
We will attack.
Yellow Hat, how are you feeling today? I mean, what is your impression so far? REKT have done great. Eclipse are fighting. Map 2, Bedrock?
Yeah, Bedrock, it is one of the original maps that launched on that X8 release, and this was conveniently the map we talked about a little bit in the pre-show that went to that quadruple overtime. So, you know, knowing how anything goes in, you know, these live events, we could be seeing something similar to that. But it is a map that, of course, the lanes are a bit more wide open, although there are a couple spots where, you know, they're pretty tight, close quarters. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how both these teams kind of react, and, you know, especially too, you know, most of it is outdoors, except one of the site is indoors and the other site is outdoors, so you can play with utility around that as well.
They got us.
Anyways, let's get right into this. We have some early util coming out from both sides. A couple flashes come. Oh, a quick headshot, but Sleepy with the Shinya knife kill once again. And we do see the site coming through, but Sleepy, you know, walks into the gunfire of a few players there, and it's looking like that Siphon is going to go down very quick within the first 30 seconds of the round. Shots coming in from Mad Dog, able to pick up that first kill, but Sleet able to get that trade with that Desert Eagle there. 2 versus 3 retake for REKT to try to make it happen here. Jester shot. Oh, man. Wow. Neuro with the headshot there. Siphon timer is ticking, so REKT are going to have to accelerate this retake just a little bit. But you got to wonder who's going to hit that next shot. They're taking their time. Well, a little bit of shots going in onto the Eclipse side. Smoke comes down. Nice smoke. And they're playing around it too. Akari picks up one. And Akari, can they find the second? And you know, they don't really have that much time. They're playing around the smoke. Oh, man.
The Siphon is just ticking down. This is benefiting.
Oh,
squad.
wow.
Sleetso has to sprint over. No, they're the attacking squad. They connect, and now it doesn't matter with Siphon down. It goes into Eclipse's hands for the round. They scrape by in that 1v1. I mean, this is what it's going to be all day, Oro. It's going to be these close back and forths.
And I really don't think there's much to say other than the back and forth, constant contestment, trades, headshots, picks, absolute amazing plays from both sides.
Certainly, and you know, we're getting into the second round, so again, with Eclipse winning that pistol, they're going to go into what's called anti-eco, where they're, you know, they might have SMGs, they're going to have that armor, and, you know, REKT, they're not going to really have much money, so they're going to elect to, you know, go for a full save. Maybe somebody buys a deagle, maybe somebody uses an ult, we'll see. But, you know, Sleetso going to be picking up that first kill onto Neuro there to open things. Oh, another headshot coming in from Hazmat there as they look to open up towards this site here. And the Siphon is going to go down once again.
Pylon is down, putting out that static emitter. Siphon goes down in the corner, but the pylon that is down is that of Trev, so they're not getting impacted by it. They can sit in their own pylon fine. It's when the enemy approaches it that's going to cause issues. Nice headshot there. Does start things off. A good hero ability over the top of flank coming in from the backside, and they're reacting nicely with suppressive fire to hold down Akari from swinging and finding more kills. And now the duo crashing in onto Akari's last known position. A risky maneuver, some would say, but Akari looking for the peak themselves gets caught out, and Sleetso puts another one on the board for Eclipse. 2-0 out the gate.
It's great to see all the creative usage of all this utility so far. Neuro picking up a quick headshot. It's looking like Eclipse want to go a little bit faster as Sleet picks up a double with their ult, and Sleet getting a triple as well, and their ult isn't even finished. And now it's Akari versus 3. You know, that's a good start. Oh, man, Mad Dog already gets taken out. We're like not even 5 seconds into the round. And we do see, of course, that Sarai ult coming in as Eclipse are looking to get over and get that Siphon down. Hazmat getting a kill onto Akari there. Siphon going to be going down, and, you know, just a well-executed site take within the first 30 seconds of the round.
Yeah, that's what I like to see at a high level. It's these teams that know the perfect abilities, placement, the denial of vision, and now ultimately once the Siphon goes down, how to effectively defend. Waffle over the top connects with a kill. Big Mac on the backside finds another one, and that defensive wall going to have to go up to deny vision for Nero, who's alone in a 1v5. Quite the impossible task ahead of him. Tracking dart coming out. That's that big AoE you see. It detects individuals inside its AoE location. The ult that came in earlier benefiting with Sleetso capturing that kill. A nice swing there from Hazmat. And in comes the push from Eclipse. A 3v3 left ahead of us in the final, not the second to last round of the half.
Yeah, now a 2 versus 3 site hold for Eclipse to try to hang on here. I mean, they did such a good job, like in that initial part of the round, really just traveling as a pack. There was like 3 or 4 of them. But as I say that too, Akari getting another pick onto Hazmat, and now it's Big Mac to try to clutch it out for Eclipse here. But I mean, 1 versus 3, that is
This
tough.
spot. They find one, find two.
Double kill.
Looking for the third now. Siphon down. They have the ability to
Terminated.
Oh!
Absolutely terminated.
A hype Eclipse squad over there, to say the least, Yellow Hat. They are coming off of a 5-1 lead right now. Still in the first half. They could push this 6-1.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we are on that last round of this first half here. Sleet able to get that first pick. The Siphon is able to go down right away. Hazmat taking out Basilmash just like that. 2 quick picks coming out for Eclipse. Sleepy, though, answers with a kill of his own. Tries to get the second, but Waffle is able to connect the shots. And now a 2 versus 4 retake for REKT to try to make happen. 1 versus 4 is Waffle with a quick double. We've already burned 30 seconds on the clock, and both teams are trying to just get whatever information they really can on each other, trying to gain some sort of map control. And map control indeed, as Neuro takes out Big Mac, but Trev and Hazmat respond with kills on their own. Trev getting another kill right there, and Akari picks up 1 but gets immediately traded out, and now it's Mad Dog versus 3 here. So for the first time in this half, Eclipse looking strong.
Yeah, bouncing back when they need to most. 2 rounds left in this half. Could be barreling towards a 7-7 at this pace. And a beautiful flash from Waffle around the corner connects to find the final kill they need of round 13. We head to our last round of this map, and we're nearly tied 7-7.
And this is exactly what Eclipse needed. You know, they followed up, sent their injury in, and just decimated REKT in this moment. Most precious on stage for a possible map win.
And
How will REKT respond?
Yeah, they put themselves on map point. I mean, now the pressure has shifted back to REKT. They need this round to force an overtime, which could be the first of many overtimes, or Eclipse could just barely squeak this by after, you know, an almost insane comeback coming in from REKT. You know, they were down like a 4 or 5 round deficit, and they brought it right back. So now, you know, Waffle going to be picking up the first kill onto Penguin, and so that puts REKT at the advantage there. Or, excuse me, Eclipse at the advantage there.
Yeah, man, really
Mixing my words here.
Heal coming in here, going to get them back to almost full health, 71 HP. Ult coming out, but not getting utilized by the rest of the team. Just actually set down in that zone. You can carry it with you or place it, or it can then be utilized by any teammates that enter into it. And so it was temporarily placed there through that on that center objective, but ultimately nothing happening here on site. Utility, everyone almost rotating towards A, but it goes down on B.
Yeah, the Siphon gets planted once again. Big Mac does take out Neuro, and so now REKT have a tall task against them. 2 versus 5 hold. They need to try to get 3 eliminations to even things out, but Sleetso gets 1 and gets a double, and Eclipse shut it down and are going to take map number 2.
A first win for Eclipse in this best of 5, and we're tied a map apiece between these 2 teams. We're headed to a guaranteed 4 maps at least today in this BO5 between Eclipse and REKT. What a series we're tuning into here, Oro.
I just need a second. My jaw is broken off. That was just... I don't know. That was unbelievable.
It's top tier X8 is what it is. It's the best of the best. The MVP coming in from Sleetso with 18 kills on the board.
18 and 6, mind you. They had 3 KD. That means they would kill 3 players for their own death.
Man.
So that is insane to see at the highest competitive level. So Sleet definitely being the MVP for Eclipse there. Wow. Just wow.
Let's not forget, that was the last round, and it was almost, if not perfect round for Eclipse.
True.
Will that momentum carry over?
We have another map pick here. Would you like to pick a map or defer?
We choose Nautica.
Attack or defend?
We are going to defend.
Well, let's talk about Nautica, a map that has a 62% win rate for Eclipse, 61% win rate for REKT, 56 rounds won apiece, though. I mean, both of these teams are a match made in heaven. You know, they are so closely paired in terms of skill across the board. It's going to be a barn burner, Yellow Hat, and I'm tossed up. I don't know how this is going to unfold. I think I'm on Oro's side. I think we're headed to overtime.
You know, we could potentially even be seeing a couple hero switches on both teams, but which, you know, that'll be interesting to see. But of course, as we get right into the action, Trev's going to be taking out Basil there off the rip. Vesper Eye going into the sky, trying to, the jump through the smoke. Trev picking up a second one onto Akari, and now we have a 3 versus 5 retake here for REKT to try to pull off over on this B site, but Waffle gets the kill onto Neuro, and Sleek gets the kill on the Hero. Almost a clean round coming in here from Eclipse, and now it's Mad Dog to try to, be the hero here, but, Eclipse coming in with a swarm. He gets the knife kill, but Shinya answers right back, getting the kill on the Mad Dog, and an almost perfect round coming in from Eclipse.
Very dangerous.
No, that's like one of the main factors I look at when a team is winning or losing in a large margin on the score line. I got to check the KDs, because the KDs tell the true story. They tell you if that team has been fighting every inch tooth and nail or not. And looks like we are going to be going over to a very fast play coming in from Eclipse. Overwhelming Sleet on site. Pylons down, utility out, and the siphon has been planted. And Eclipse really starting to settle into a groove here off of a great coordinated play towards A. And we're looking at the KDs here, 3 across the board for these last 2 rounds entirely for the defending team. And it makes me wonder, Nautica, I think, tends to be a little bit more attacking sided maybe. I mean, maybe when we swap sides, we'll see REKT kind of wake up a little bit when they get their turn at pushing in and collapsing onto this defense. But we're seeing every bit of utility come out here. And ults, multiple ults coming through, smoke out here, and a lot of action over on B side.
Yeah, we already saw a combination of ults. Trev using that Samurai ult to get the stim boost, and then Sleetso using their ult to be able to try to entry into there. So already just a massive ult usage there in the early round, mind you. Mad Dog does pick up the kill onto Trev. 3 versus 3. We can hear the players kind of shouting at each other like, oh, this person's here, oh, this person's there. Mad Dog going to be picking up another kill. Hero gets the kill with the P90, and now it's Waffle versus 3 to try to hold off, but REKT shut that down once again.
Again, we see this 3rd round, rightful round, REKT dominance. I wonder, is this what they dream of?
Shout out to Hero on that last round for, really just playing their life, but, as I'm, going to the praise. Waffle getting that immediate pick, and we're seeing Eclipse going to be capitalizing on that as Sleetso pops the ult and gets the kill onto Hero. Really opening things up for Eclipse this round. Big Mac picking off Akari, and just like that, a complete change of pace for Eclipse here. They do get that siphon down, and now REKT are into a 2 versus 5 retake situation here. A very, very tall order here for them to, try to do anything. They're shooting the siphons. They're trying to, deny any sort of utility there, and, dodging.
What a good read. Recognizing that was coming out off the audio cues, but it doesn't matter when Hazmat swings out for a double and connects to put ECL up closer, but not quite tied, 4-3.
We have some.
Oh,
with a miss, though. Going to be punishing his Big Mac. Going to be taking out Neuro there. We hear them calling
the
out.
Knife! It gets one! No, Big Mac takes the kill. No one goes down, and Big Mac finds the second. Hero goes down, and now it's just Basil Maz and Mad Dog with slivers of HP trying to fend off ECL in a 4v2.
I don't know, something about REKT and not winning pistol rounds. I mean, I don't think they've won a single one here yet. And, if they were able to win these pistol rounds, I mean, that could be critical for them winning some of these games as we get later into the series. I mean, it's Basil who, has been tagged up versus 4 players.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of them.
Not healthy, but,
Yeah.
there is some possibility of connection on headshots and finding some kills. I think maybe they'll want to preserve or prevent the enemy team from getting cash by killing them. There's a lot to consider, even at a super high level, what you're able to do, and Sleetso went for the fight. They went on the hunt. Eclipse getting aggressive there, Oro, at the back half of that round. And no one's really spotted anybody. Very little info getting conveyed across the board on either side.
Potentially some abilities starting to, get ramped up there. Sleetso, their ult gets denied.
Still, though, they respawn and information is
Neuro
conveyed.
gets denied.
Swinging for 2. Can they find it there on the short corner? Pistol in hand. Sleetso picks up a double. On the back end, though, the pinch coming in. Mad Dog connecting on 1. A beautiful swing from Trev, though, with the double, and Big Mac cleaning things up. Puts Eclipse in the lead.
Just like that, the teamwork really coming in from Eclipse. I mean, Oro, that was insane. Everything just happened all at once.
I almost blinked and I think I did miss it. But I think what I noticed early round is it was simply just an info war. Playing for the first, whoever made the first mistake in intel is really what it almost like domino affected immediately after.
If REKT can start to to get their footing on the attack. We haven't really seen that yet.
Yeah, I mean, we are
Maybe one round.
We are into the first full buy round from both teams. So Mad Dog does get that initial pick onto Sleet, which is very critical for REKT to try to open things up here. We do see Smokes coming out, Yuto coming out, Hazmat picks up one, Waffle picks up one onto Basil, and now Eclipse have essentially turned the tide. REKT have slowed down, just a minute left on the clock. Hazmat gets tagged. Mad Dog gets traded out, though, by Waffle. Waffle and Hazmat just, really holding it down. The Siphon does get planted, though. REKT able to get that. Oh, look at, come on, Hero. Able to get that kill. Looked shaky there for a second, but Trev gets the kill on the Hero, and now it's Akari put into another clutch situation, but gets taken out by Big Mac, and Eclipse are going to take this round. It kind of works both ways in that regard, too. We do see I believe, a Vesper Eye going up, and so that's going to give Eclipse some information. Big Mac picking up a kill. Mad Dog also going down, but Neuro gets the refrag onto Trev, and so REKT do bring it back to a 3 versus 4. We have some exchange of gunfire still going on, some pre-fire. Hazmat is going to be able to take out Hero there, and so now REKT once again into a 2 versus 4 here. Have a 4 versus 2 retake to try to make happen here. We do see Akari with the ult again onto Hazmat. A very great read coming out from Akari there that could potentially save the team a pick that they desperately needed. They pick up a second. Akari once again getting a double kill, shoots the eye, but Sleet is going to get the kill, and now it's Neuro versus 2 as they look for the pick, and Big Mac going to be taking him out. Eclipse now on map point.
Oh, wow. I mean, these plays are just incredible. And I think one thing I noticed as well is just knowing when and when not to take these gunfights. And it seems both of these teams employ their own ways of finding this decision out. And I just got to say, ultimately, this round came down to these micro battles, these corners, these angles, who's holding who, figuring it out, and trying to get your fraggers in there and taking them out, or repositioning yourself for another play. And we got the Siphon down and now changed the economy for the better.
Right, but now especially the heat is on because, Eclipse, they are on potentially, serious point, right? They need to win one more map, and they will be claimed the X8 champs.
So we got a map pick. REKT.
We are going to pick Depot.
We got Depot. Attack or defend?
Defend.
80% round win.
But played 8 times. They've only played it 8
that's
rounds all season long. It's not a lot of experience coming in, and they're going to be going up on stage with that lack of experience. It's a lot to ask from Eclipse. Despite the lead, despite the map lead, if anything, it feels like a wise choice coming in from REKT here. A counter pick, if anything, to get themselves locked in for map 4 and on to map 5. It's definitely seeming here that REKT are the favorite, if I were to say anything. Coming in with the experience from playing on stage already earlier this weekend, and now on a favorite map of theirs. Let's see what we get. An early ult coming in. A counter hero ability doesn't quite connect for full damage, thanks to that extra defensive touch that's coming in there. Hazmat does find one over the top, though, and REKT continue to struggle to get early kills on pistol rounds. The vault up and over, though. There's 2 coming in. Can there be a third? On the backside, they run out of ammo on the reload.
Oh, the knife!
Oh,
Oh my
terminated.
goodness. Quite literally, Mad Dog. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't just shoot on it, but Big Mac, picks up a double. Hold up, and then another knife! Trev answers right back, and the retake is going to be successful there for Eclipse there. We are back into the action. REKT's on, potentially a save round here. Eclipse on that anti-eco. REKT trying to see what kind of opening they can, find, really. And we do see Jaguar getting shut down again, but Saikila does pick up a deagle kill. Waffle picks up a deagle kill. But the shots
There's the sword, the shield. They're trying to get up in front, and they find the melee kill. A trade between the 2 of them, though, and now it's a 2v3.
Akari and Sleepy Penguin to try to be the heroes here, but Sleet has the assault rifle there, and Penguin goes down, and now it's Akari versus 3. Once again, put into a clutch situation there. Once again, we are on that first full buy round, and if if history repeats itself, we could see REKT winning this round, but maybe Eclipse again have a trick up their sleeve and want to extend that lead. Maybe they're feeling confident. We do see
Look at all the utility.
We do see Sleetso popping the ult there, and they do find a kill. Saikilo picks up Hazmat. The ult goes away from Sleetso, so they have the information. Saikilo picking up another kill. Psychelo trying to look for a third, but falls back. Sleepy Penguin, though, gets the kill on the Trev. The Siphon does get planted, and now it's Sleet and Waffle to try to make something happen here for Eclipse. But once again, REKT proving that, again, they're handling these rifle rounds. But, I mean, anything could happen here. And as I say that, Sleep picks up Akari, and now it's a 2 versus 2. Psychelo picks up another kill onto Sleet, goes for the swing and gets the miss, though. Waffle now 1 versus 1. And a turn.
An upset!
Beautiful play from Eclipse. Beautiful play from Waffle. That's what this game is all about. It's the hero abilities on display. And wait, what happened?
I don't think he has.
He's
going for a gun,
he's getting some extra bits
Don't
to
scare us
carry
like that,
through.
man.
No, there's plenty of time. They've got the Siphon, and they're going to take 2 rifles through with them. So that's a big positive game there.
I'm jaw dropped. That was an upset. Absolutely game changing. Will this change the momentum for the rest of the map? What's to happen next? I can't even imagine. That flash, untouchable. The timing was just perfect. And that miss, I think, is going to cost REKT. I don't know. I'm speechless.
Yeah, I agree. It is a amazing bit of work there coming in from Eclipse. They are on point this afternoon. In this pacing, though, as we do see the REKT squad slowing things up seemingly, and then committing full-heartedly right into Trev in Hazmat, who shut down REKT in their full stack play and leave Nero VR dead and gone by Trev.
And he tried to run, and he certainly couldn't hide.
An absolute. I mean, it was the calm before the storm, and then like dominoes, they set up knowing almost in advance what was coming in, what was the lead in. That must have been an intel play. That must have absolutely been a setup.
Depending on the map, defensive, attacking sides can really be one-sided. So maybe when we get a side swap, we'll see a bit of a difference. Akari does start things off nicely, though, with an early kill to set up the kill advantage. There's the second coming in from Psychelo as REKT get double killed from the back by Sleet, so to turn it back to a 3v3.
Because I wasn't, because the Siphon's down now over on that B site, and now it's a 3 versus 3 retake for Eclipse to try to manage here as we do see player pushing in, but that ult not being useful for them. They don't get any information. They may have gotten footstep information, but that's about it. Players pushing right through. They're shooting at each other pretty blind because of that Vesper smoke. Siphon timer is taking down. Neuro picks up Sleet, brings it to a 2 versus 3 for Eclipse to try to make happen here. The Vesper eye does go up for the intel there. Sleepy Penguin gets the free fire through the smoke. Trev picks up one, almost picks up to Hazmat, picks up another one, and now it's Akari in a 1 versus 1, and they're stabbing each other, and they get the stab!
Terminated! Unbelievable!
Wow. The crowd getting into this one
Oh
now
my
with Eclipse.
God!
Wait, the Siphon exploded.
By
REKT won it!
time!
What?
By time they lost the REKT. Gets a point on the board.
Can I just have 1 second to just breathe? That was, oh my God.
Try to, gain some map control here. They've, used up a bit of the clock here, but Big Mac picks up one, but Psychelo trading him right out. REKT 4 versus 3 here as they look to, close down and try to, burn some util there from the Eclipse players, but Trev picks up a double of their own. That ult's proving very useful for them. The Siphon does go down, and now a 2 versus 2 hold as Nero picks up Waffle there. Hazmat and Trev just clearing whatever they can.
Do you go on the hunt for this Siphon? Do you try and push site and go for the 1v2, get that second point on the board for your
Ball
team?
goes down. Nero, free fire going through. Trying to figure out where the player is. Are they going to get the defuse? Oh, he gets one in the double, but the defuse goes through and Eclipse take the round.
By the second, by the moment play. Wow, man, that was great. So I have to say something I'm noticing very much so is these rotates, these early plays, these trades, these contestments are finally happening.
REKT trying to find some information and, trying to take sight, and the information is there. Sleep does pick up the first kill. Hazmat picking up a double kill, and just like that, now it's a 1 versus 5 for Sleepy, all within the matter of 5 seconds. 1 versus 5, and they have to go for it. They can't save. It's the last round. Eclipse have the Siphon control there. Shots being exchanged, and this is looking to be a done deal as Eclipse take the 6th round and are 2 points away from being X8 champions.
Yes.
So close.
This was a perfect round again from Eclipse. But I think there's a lot of pressure on REKT, with only one round on the board, but I don't think we should count them out yet.
Eclipse are looking to take site control, and they've taken a lot of map control already. Akari taking a chunk of damage, actually getting headshot there. Neuro going down as well. Saikila does return with a frag, and look at this. Trev with a knife kill. Can he get the second?
He does.
Waffle takes a kill, and now it's Sleepy Penguin versus 3. The Siphon hasn't gone down just yet, but a 1 versus 3, and they need to win this in order to keep REKT in there. Siphon does get planted. Sleepy Penguin, what can they do?
Not ready.
Not ready. But wait, what is going on? Somebody hit something. That was such a choke. Will that cost them? I mean, this is not totally undoable, but I mean, this is hard. It's a 1 versus 2. The Siphon timer is ticking down. It's about halfway down. The dart does go down.
That's a lot of good info there. They can react off of what that dart's going to pick up on the top and the bottom and use that info to their advantage. But Trev bites the ankles of Sleepy. And we go to map point. We go to series point for Eclipse. They have to deploy everything here. It's do or die. Eclipse going to rock off that ult and try and push into sight. Getting challenged on the left by the likes of Sleepy, and Sleepy does get shut down. That ult absolutely paying dividends and giving them extra damage resistance and speed to push in. A nice refrag from Nero shuts down what could have been a potential Siphon plant, and here comes the rest of this defense to try and stop B plant, but the Siphon does go down. Eclipse are looking good. They're trying to take this series. They're trying to take VRML Con. They need 2 more kills to do it. Akari goes down, and it's all onto the backs of Akari to try and salvage this for REKT. And they go down. It's Eclipse. Eclipse. Congratulations to Eclipse, our VRML Con 2024 champions. One more time, let's give it up for Eclipse. You will receive your VRML Con medals courtesy of VRML. Hope you enjoy these. These are specially designed for Denver, Colorado, and something that you have all earned here this afternoon. I gotta ask, I'll start down the line here. How are you feeling right now being crowned the con champion for X8?
I can't believe I got this far. It feels amazing. I'm just so happy to be here.
Take your medal, enjoy that, show it off to the crowd. You've made it. There's been a long season of battling through X8, battling with Eclipse. How does it feel to finally get to this point on stage?
It's honestly just like shocking how far like this team has come, because we weren't number 1 like all the time, but the fact that we were able to come out on top as the number 1 team is just a great feeling.
Yeah, excellent job. Congratulations. Eclipse now at the top. How are you feeling map 2 when you were being challenged by REKT?
They're really good. They're really good. Outsmarted them, I guess.
Outsmarted them. What was the talk like leading into this last map between the team? How are you feeling going into map 4?
I'm feeling great. Shout out my favorite Roblox game, Project Polaro. I did this for it. And it made me really sad. And I shout out my mom, my dad, my friends for watching this shit. It's fine. This is an Nick 30 stream. We're fine.
All right, we'll pull that away before anything else happens. How are you feeling this afternoon after being Eclipse, after being on the top?
I feel great, man. It's my first time ever playing anything comp, and voice crack. Yeah, cut that. I want to say thanks to my dad for taking me out here, and thanks to my lovely partner for helping me out for the last 5 months, just supporting me through all of this. I feel great, man. This is amazing.
Congratulations again. We can't cut, so it's all online, and everyone sees it, unfortunately. Again, congrats. How are you feeling? Any shout-outs off of being the championship? The captain, too, no less. How does it feel to be here?
We have worked tirelessly for almost a year now. VRML was not the first league for X8, and we started out as probably the worst team in X8. And it took a ton of effort from all of my players, and I'm so proud of them. as some of you may know, we actually recently merged with Acer. And so we are now sponsored by Wheeled VR. So shout out to them for their support of our organization.
Awesome. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on your medal. How does it feel to be on stage, crowned the champion?
Before I say anything, I just want to thank XA and Third Verse for the opportunity to come out here and play live. And yeah, it feels really good to be out here, just play in general. I never thought, like, whenever I just started this season, I never thought I'd ever get the opportunity to stay here and just play on stage.
Well, congratulations again to Eclipse one more time for the crown champions of X8 Season 1.